how to make this sort of knight build, which just demolishes bosses, as you can see here. So to start out with the build, we are going to go to Stormhill Shack here as we open the map here, and we're going to go over just to the east of it. Now the biggest thing here is going to be following the compass and the map cues to find your way to where we're going. So we pulled up over on the catacombs, which we are going to snag the Uchi katana in. Now the reason that we need the Uchi katana is it's one of the cheaper requirement weapons that have bleed on it that will let us go and kill the Dragon Force some souls later. So we are just going to go around, we're going to grab all of the Ghost Glove Wards and the Grave Glove Wards, make it so that we can upgrade our spirits, and through this little passage. Gonna grab the glove ward, and voila, Uchi katana. And from here, we are going to kill ourselves. Going to spawn over at the first step bonfire, which is right at the beginning. From here, we are going to go pretty much straight southwest. It will bring us to a cliff when we just drop down here, as you guys can see. And we're just going to come along the beach until we get this little claw here. Makes it so we get more souls on kill. And gold pickled foulfoot. And we aren't going to use that yet. We're going to use that once we get to where we kill the dragon. Okay, and then we are over on the bottom right side of the map. And again, if you need to pause it when the map is up, because it's not up for too long, please do so. So we're just coming into the third church of Mariko right now, which is going to have an extra sacred tier for us to upgrade our flask. And then from here we are just going to pop out the side and go through the portal here. Okay, we are through the portal, and we are just going to open up this door here real quick to the Bestial Sanctum, just as a checkpoint. And then we're going to pop off the right side here and just go straight southeast down this hill. Then we are going to go across the bridge and to the left. And that will bring us over to Lenny's Rise, which will open up the next thing that we are going to do. We're going to go a little bit up and behind the dragon and hit that bonfire. Okay. And we are going to start by just going into the fort here. This is going to get us one big item that we need, as well as half of the disc to open up the lift later on. So we go up the ladder, we climb, climb, and climb. And then now that we're at the top, we are going to grab this chest here. It is going to give us the Dectus medallion on the right side. We follow that up by dropping just further down the right side there. And it's the second hole that we are going to drop into. We go around, we take a right, we pop open the wall, and then we jump across. Careful that the rats don't hit you, because they will one-shot you at this low of a level if you are just starting a fresh game. And voila, we got the Radagon's Soar Seal. Then we're going to kill ourselves and respawn. So we are over and we are ready to slap the dragon around. We got the Radagons, which gives us the required stats to wear the Uchi katana. So now I'm going to speed this up, and we slice, 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 and we slice, 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 and we slice, slice, slice. Now, the dragon's going to be at a sliver of health, and we are going to pull up our inventory and use the foul foot that we got earlier. And then we are going to continue on to the bonfire. And again, the foul foot makes it so that we get more souls when we kill that dragon. And from here, we can level up. The big two requirements that we are going to need is 24 int and 24 faith for the Sword of Night and Flame. So we are going to go ahead and just level up and get each of those up to 24. And then we'll pump the rest into vigor. A little bit of extra health never hurt anybody. Okay. So we are able to wear the sword now. From here, we are going to go further north, just from the Lenny's Rise bonfire. And this will bring Fort Faroth bonfire. It is going to lead us over to the Lenny's Rise bonfire, which is just past this Erd tree here and the boss. Just ignore him and run along the left side. And we just keep running here. We are going to be reaching the Lenny's Rise bonfire, which is where a popular early game farm is, with the boulder, which I covered in another one of my videos. But for now, we are going to drop down the cliff here and continue on. And voila, there's the bonfire. We're going to use this and we're going to rest and pass time until nightfall. That is the only time the Knight's Cavalry boss will show up. But they will give us a nice hefty amount of souls, I think about 45,000 if memory serves right. So we just run across the bridge here, aggro the boss. And don't worry, we aren't going to have to actually fight it. We run it into the poison here. And make sure it's nice and close, we don't want it to de-aggro before we're ready. So we just keep going up, and there's the poison. So you can see the boss's health is dropping ticks now, it is poisoned. And then we just rush across the top here after we take that left turn, and when it despawns, it will instantly die. So from here, to save a bit of extra time, we are going to go to the Road to Manor checkpoint, where we can get some upgrade materials from the blacksmith. So just over on the left here, there is big old giant boy. And we'll buy one of each of these stones. And we will upgrade our sword, giving it quite a bit more damage. So it's at +4 now. We are just gonna whip over west from the Liurna of Lakes checkpoint. We're just going to continue going west here. And just hug the left side of the cliff. Our goal here is we are going to the village of Abersnacks. It's not actually called Albersnacks, but we go up there. And then we proceed to hit the bonfire up there. And then there's a guy that we're going to smack, as you'll see in the video. And he will give us another half of a different kind of medallion. What this makes happen is that when we go to the round table next, there's going to be an invader there. It's going to look a little different. And we drop the invader, and then we get a free armor set, which is perfect. It's pretty tanky. Gonna grab that Erd leaf, and we smack this little jar, and it turns into a person begging for mercy. Luckily, we are merciful.
I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Well,
I'm gonna continue talking to him, and he gives us the Haligtree secret medallion, right? And then, as I mentioned, we go back over to the round table. It looks a little bit darker and everybody's missing. And we got this invader here, and ka-cha-cha-pow! There goes more than half of its health. Now I fail at dodging here, so he bamboozles me. . and then he dodges it. And then he hits us a couple times. As you can see, we are still pretty tanky, and voila. We asserted our dominance, he called us dad. So from here, it's going to take us back to the normal version of the round table hold. And we are going to take a left here and pick up the Royal Remains set there. So there is our armor set, which again makes us pretty darn tanky. We got the Fort Feroth, half of the medallion. Now we need the other half of it. We are going to come south here, just where I have this marker, and grab this bonfire here. And then we are just going to straight up go into the fort. So we run our way straight up through these barricades. And here's the door. We come in the door, take a left up the stairs. Just ignore everything. And you could probably kill it pretty easy now that we got the sword. But time is of the essence, so we just gonna whip through. And then up the ladder we go. And we grab this chest. So now we go back to the first step bonfire where we were originally. Our goal here is going to be going to the Dragon Burnt Ruins, which is going to take us into a whole separate area. We're going to go to the bottom of the ruins. We're going to drop these silly rats who thought they could just chill in our abandoned home. And we are going to open this door up and whip through here. When we open the chest, some mist is going to come out and teleport us to a faraway land. Maybe we'll find Falcor from Neverending Story. Who knows? And we are in Celia Crystal Tunnel. So we are going to just run, take a straight left and drop a Yui right downhill. And we're going to drop down and grab this bonfire. And from here, we are going to just exit out the door. Now, this is going to be a pretty big part. Just make sure you're following on the compass where we are going, where we are lined up. And if you have a second screen, you know, follow the video while you're playing to make sure that you're going where you're supposed to. But we are going to take a left here and head almost straight south. Now we're going to get the Rotten Stray Ashes there. That comes really handy for cheesing bosses or inflicting rots. I mean, I guess depends on your version of cheesing. Inflicting a never-ending DOT that you can just kite the bosses around. It's a bit cheesy. So we got that bonfire, and now we are heading over southwest. Okay, then we got this bonfire. We're gonna rest at this to de-aggro anything that we pulled. It is the Inner Aeonia bonfire. So we just re-travel there. Probably could have just rested. So from here, we are going to summon our pony. Just making sure we are lined up properly. So we're going to start off by going west. And then from there, we're literally just going to take... It's pretty much straight north of the bonfire. Now, at the end here, what is going to be there waiting for us is a level 5 Somber Stone, which is going to make it so that we can plus 5. So we can upgrade our sword again. We're going to go to Academy Gate Town now. We have both halves of the medallion for the lift, and we're just going to go straight up and into this little canyon. So I skipped ahead right where we're at the entrance of the canyon. You can see this bonfire here. And it's just a straight shoot. We go straight up northeast. The second that we can get some elevation, we take a right and we go up. You're going to see us two hit this knight here. He didn't have the sauce. And again, if you need to slow this down, just do the slow down function on YouTube, but it's pretty straightforward. We grab that sacred tier, we're going to grab this bonfire, and again, we are going to continue on through. So it's pretty much northeast we go from the bonfire. You can see the gateways already farther away. We're going to hug this left side to try and avoid the trebuchets, because they definitely hurt. Now, we are more Spider-Man than Spider-Man, and so is our horse. Cloptimus Prime knows no bounds. So we're going to go up those rocks, and we're going to come through here. And we almost forgot to grab the bonfire. We're going to quickly grab that. And then up the lift we go. So we're going to skip the cutscene because all we care about is slaying baddies and making sure that we have a nice baddie slayer build. So we're at the top here. So from here, we are going to summon our horse, and we are just going to straight up shoot and follow that path. And again, if you need to rewind and slow stuff down, just the biggest thing is making sure that you're following where the compass is lined up. Makes it super simple. So we go northeast until we get to that little fork. We're going to continue northeast. Grab the bonfire. From here we are going to take a right. You should see a lot of statues and all these little stairs. And then we're going to have a double boss at the top of here. But that doesn't concern us. We are just going to run right on through. They will not aggro past that door. If you want to fight them and cheese them with some range, go for it. But we are going to grab this bonfire, grab us them golden seeds, the map, and from here we are going southeast. Just straight up here. Okay, and we grab the seal here, Golden Order seal. It isn't necessarily the strongest, but it is very solid when we're going for the Int Faith split that we are going with the build. From here, we are going to go back to the Aeonia Swamp Shore. Now this is the one that we grabbed earlier in the video. We are going to just go straight north and then take a left once we get up to the mainland. And we run, 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 and we run, run, run. We take a left, so now we're going southwest, up to this castle-looking thing. And we jump there. Gonna run past those guys. And just around the edge here to the right. And their incantation is Flame Grant and Strength. Now that's a really, really strong fire buff. And then we're gonna just kill ourselves. It's gonna bring us back to the bonfire. Now if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And happy bossing. Have yourselves a great day.